As a reminder of the oneness of all of us, Imam Talib just gave my speech. Every human being is created in the image of God. Genesis 1, look it up. Every one of us, holograms of the divine, bears infinite worth. Our founders brought that value, however imperfectly, into a young republic, which then, as now, was overwhelmingly composed of refugees and immigrants and their descendants, and enshrined that value in that very declaration of which the Imam just reminded us, endowed by their creator with certain inalienable rights. Today, nearly 1% of the globe, a staggering 68 million displaced people, 25 million true definable refugees, are in need of the most basic, urgent of human rights: shelter, safety, and status. As we and policymakers know, today's refugee crisis is unprecedented. And as we each know in our heart of hearts, but for the grace of God, there go any of us. Millions more are queuing up to be refugees as climate change heats up. But even those of us who feel settled and safe are not exempt. Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel famously taught, in a free society, some are guilty, all are responsible. We are all responsible for this nation, once a world leader in refugee resettlement, now slamming its doors shut evermore, only as the crisis grows greater. Speaking as an American Jew, this is especially alarming echoes of the 1930s, when tempest-tossed refugees fleeing Nazi Europe found no lamp beside this golden door. We are here to affirm the historic and moral need for America to lift its lamp. Many of us today are galvanized by the horrific images coming from the border of children wrenched from their parents' arms. Yet this self-made tragedy at the border is different only in degree and not in kind from the broad vilification of refugees, dismantlement of refugee programs, from rhetoric to funding to reality. What we are seeing today is the ugliness of something taken to its logical extreme. But moving from 110,000 refugee slots to 45,000 to being on track for 20,000, we keep moving the goalposts. Let us not be satisfied with 20,000. That is not American. That is not godly. Let us not be satisfied with simply ending this horrific policy of taking children from their parents, because the rest of it is still not godly and still not American. The Jewish community, like so many others, stands with refugees. My synagogue, Adat Shalom, works closely with HIAS, the Global Jewish Agency for Refugees. We're among 400 plus synagogues, along with thousands of masjids and churches and temples who are working together, standing for the common values taught in the sacred documents of our own civilizations and the sacred documents enshrined in the building behind us. We support welcome for refugees based on our history and our values, and we stand with all good people of faith and conscience, asking America to do more for those huddled masses yearning to breathe free. For when we fail them, when we fail these refugees and betray our values and deny the divine, some are guilty, all are responsible. Thank you for being part of this sacred movement.